Kim. I'd like to share with you a Mother's Day card I made for my mom. I haven't posted this until today because I didn't want her to see the card before I gave it to her. But I used the stamp set, A Mother's Love. I used all of the images on here, and this is what I heat embossed on the outside, and this is the sentiment I used on the inside. So here's the card, and here's the inside. And I made a matching envelope using the Designer Series paper, and it's got this cute leaf pattern on the inside. I know you won't have time to reproduce this card, but I didn't want to put this on there because I didn't want my mom to see the card. But what I'm going to do today is share the heat embossing technique that I used on the front of the card. And at the end of the video, I'll make sure I put a list of all the products that I used in case you do want to purchase like the embossing powders or the Versamark ink pad. And you can purchase those at my website. It's kimogden.stampinup.net. So we'll get started with that technique now. The first thing, I always get a piece of plain scrap paper, or this case it's printer paper, so I can catch my excess heat embossing powder, because I can always pour it back into the container and use it on another project. So I have already mounted my sentiment on a block, and I have a piece of Blackberry Bliss cardstock, and I'm going to ink it up with Versamark ink. This is the best to use for heat embossing, and we're going to put that on there generously and stamp it right in the middle, and we'll put lots of pressure on there, make sure we got all of the sentiment on there. We'll pour the gold embossing powder on, and we'll make sure we get all of the areas coated good, and then we will tap off the excess and always flick it with my finger. And if there's any thing that looks like it's stray, I'll use a dry brush and just kind of brush the excess away, because it will set on the paper if you don't. And I have a pair of forceps that I use just to make sure I don't burn my fingers, because this heat tool will get hot, and I'm going to turn it on before I bring it over. And I am going to move this out of the way because I don't want that to get heated. And this is going to be a little loud. Here it goes. You see it melting. Go. I love to watch it melt. There you go. It's nice and shiny, pretty. Now I'll just trim it down, and it'll fit perfectly on the front of my card. If you like this video and would like to see more, just subscribe to my channel. The new catalog will be coming out on June the 2nd. In another week or so, some of the people that are on my mailing list will be getting their catalogs. If you would like to get a catalog and would like to be on the mailing list, you can purchase something, or send me your name and your address, and I'll be glad to get one out to you. Like I said, go to my website, kimogden.stampinup.net. Thanks, and I'll see you later. Happy crafting. Bye.